Welcome to A Great Cooker. I'm Serfronya. Let's cook these frozen Brussels sprouts. I actually did not realize that this bag was so small, excuse me, when I ordered it from Walmart, or I would have gotten a bigger bag or two. Now this is steamable in the microwave, but I am going to make this in the air fryer. So I like how it turns out. I promise this part shouldn't be this hard. Use whatever seasonings you like on your Brussels sprouts. This is what I'm going with. Now, if they were just my Brussels sprouts, I would add some heat. I would definitely add some cayenne pepper and maybe a bit of crushed red pepper. But I do have children eating it. A child eating it with me and who would not want these. So I just might add some crushed red peppers onto mine in my bowl. So just few basic ingredients. I'm gonna go ahead and oil and season my Brussels sprouts now. I'm just putting, I don't know, what's that? Maybe like a tablespoon of olive oil. And this is from the Dollar Tree, but I love this salt-free seasoning. Let me see. Let me show you what's in here. Granulated garlic, minced onion, orange peel, black pepper, citric acid, crushed red pepper, parsley flakes, and lemon oil. And I know it's just $1, but it is really delicious. You can put it on pretty much anything, but I'm gonna put it on these Brussels sprouts. And then because this is no salt seasoning, I can control the salt myself. Just give these a quick toss, just trying to make sure that all the Brussels sprouts get coated with the oil. I might add a bit more, just to make sure. Yeah, that's probably better. I just finished cooking some frozen fish in the air fryer. I'll link to that recipe. And what I did was I just changed out my parchment paper. And now we're moving on to the Brussels sprouts. I'm just gonna put these in here. A single file. Try to get them mostly on the parchment paper. And when you cook Brussels sprouts in your oven, you can cook them at a pretty high temperature. So you can do the same thing in your air fryer as well. So I'm going to go with air fry, which is the highest temperature I have of 400 degrees. And I think this will be done in 10 minutes. But I'm halfway through. Let's take a look at them. It's been 5 minutes so far. So I know they're not done, but let's just take a look. They're coming along. I'm gonna go ahead and toss them, go ahead and move them around with the spoon a bit and put them back in for the last 5 minutes. All right, it's shutting off because it's been a total of 10 minutes. And let's see what they're looking like. Ooh, look at that. See that brown? See that brown part? I'm gonna stick a fork in these because I want to make sure they're tender. All right, got my fork. Let me get a nice size one. It's a bit firm. Oops. The smaller ones are definitely tender. I don't know, let me take a bite of this and see. Yeah, that could use a couple more minutes. I'm gonna turn these again with a spoon. I think we'll go for another 5 minutes and then see what we're looking at. I wound up pulling out these Brussels sprouts at the 13-minute mark. And now when I stick my fork in there, it's nice and tender. And they're definitely ready. 13 minutes at 400 degrees in my air fryer. Let's go ahead and get them in the bowl.